I'm Megan Fera, and I am so grateful and excited that you have chosen to join us at this year's retreat, studying the book of Malachi. This wonderful, beautiful book of prophecy was given to the people of God after a time of exile and battle and 400 years before the appearance of Jesus Christ. This was a time of wondering and waiting and even doubting in God's love and faithfulness for the people of God. What a word it has for us today. To help you start getting excited and prepared for our study over the retreat weekends, I am providing a 6-week reading plan. Each week of this plan, you'll just have a small portion of Malachi that you can read for a little overview and some journal questions you can use to begin reflecting upon what God might want to say to you during this study. You can use these journal questions all at once. You can just do the one or two that strike you, or maybe you want to chip away at it throughout the week. Whatever you choose to do, I just pray that you begin getting excited for our conversations at retreat. This week's reading portion just begins with the first 5 verses of Malachi because those verses are structured to really function like a little introduction to this book of prophecy. And they begin with a reassurance of God's eternal love for his people. You know, when you are reassured of someone's love for you, it is much easier to handle a difficult conversation, isn't it? I remember when my husband and I were dating, and we were serious, but we weren't quite ready to get engaged. He had a career opportunity that would have moved him from California, where we lived, all the way to Florida. It was a great career opportunity, and he had a lot of friends there, and he even had a lease that he was ready to sign on an apartment. But I was not in a position to move to Florida with him, so we had to have some difficult conversations. He needed me to help define the relationship. Sometimes we call that a little DTR, right? He wanted to know if I loved him. He wanted to know if our relationship was heading toward a lifetime commitment, because if it was, that was going to help him make some different decisions. I'm very glad that in those difficult conversations, we were able to reassure one another of our love and of our lifetime commitment, and he was emboldened to stay in California, passing up that wonderful career opportunity. You know, these first 5 verses of Malachi are almost like an opportunity for the people of God to have a little DTR with the Lord. It is a time for them to be reassured that his love for them is solid, that it is eternal, and that it includes a lifetime plan for their future, because that's going to give them the courage to proceed in some rather difficult and emotional conversations that this book will provide. I pray that as you dig into these first 5 verses, God will begin to show you in a new way something of his eternal, faithful love for you, so that you will have the courage to move a little deeper in your relationship with him as our study goes on. And I am so looking forward to seeing you and hearing all about your lives when we join together at retreat.